guys, welcome back to The Vaughn Show. Today, I'm going to talk about the pros and the cons of visiting Nigeria during COVID. So, a lot of you guys have been asking me, what is my overall observation of Nigeria? And so this is the video that I'm going to give you my overall observation. What I think, what was my experience like? Did I enjoy myself? Was it great? Was it bad? What was it? So before we get started, make sure you subscribe someplace below here. You're going to see it pop up. Make sure you click the bell, which should be right here. And then you should give me a thumbs up as well. Give me a thumbs up. And also follow all of my social media links attached on this blog. Anyway, so let me get into it. So I went to Nigeria literally for 12 days. And I kind of just took it all in for what it was. I didn't set any type of expectations. I just went in with a clean slate and was like, hey, I'm going to come visit this country just for what it is. So let me start with my cons first, because I feel like you should get the cons out of the way first and then start with the pros, right? So if I'm going to talk about cons, I would say the first con that I would have would be is that, I would say that most Nigerians think that COVID is a myth. That because they have this amazing African powerful bloodline, that they are not affected by COVID. Most of the people you see walking around Nigeria now do not have a mask on. They just kind of hey, if I get it, my genes, my blood is powerful enough, it will conquer the COVID. Hey, who am I to tell them that they're wrong? But if that's what they believe, more power to them. I wore my mask most of the time, but there was time that I did not wear my mask because I did feel very comfortable and I felt very powerful as well. But for the most time, I wore my mask. The second thing I would say is that you will have to have a lot of patience. Uber is a form of transportation in Nigeria. But you will have to be a guide to the Uber driver because most of the time, most of the Uber drivers, number one, they kind of map it on their own terms and they don't follow the map. Or some places as a tourist, as where you would go, they may not have been there before. So they may not have known anything about it. I kind of seen that pattern a lot too, of where you're asking the driver, hey, this is where I want to go. And they're like, well, I've never been there before. So have a lot of patience. Expect that to happen. It will happen when you get in an Uber ride. So definitely have a lot of patience. The next set of patience you should definitely have is riding bumper to bumper traffic. How do I explain this traffic? Take New York, take LA, take Miami traffic, and combine it all together. That is the traffic in Lagos, Nigeria. You will sit in traffic. Listen to me. You will sit in traffic for almost 2 to 3 hours. If you're going from the mainland into Victoria Island or Leaky Phase 1, you will sit in traffic. And God knows, if you have to pee, guess what? What most people do. They will say, hey driver, I have to pee. So guess what the driver will do? He will politely pull over to the right side of the highway and you will get out and you will go pee against the wall. It's culture. Unfortunately, I can't do it. I struggled, but I can't do it. I remember my first night coming here from the airport going to my Airbnb and I had to pee. My God, I had to pee. And just seeing that that's what most people were doing, I just couldn't do it. I just was I had to pee, but I had to hold it. I was like, I can't do this. But I mean, it's normal. People in Nigeria, they do this and it's okay. No one knocks you for doing it. Hey, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Another thing I would say is that you have to prepare for the area boys, right? They're definitely an interesting group of guys that I would say have needs. And, their intentions are to help themselves and others, and maybe sometimes we as Americans can interpret it the wrong way, right? So just like in America, you have people who have needs as well, right? Like some people need money or they need food or different things. And these particular guys will aggressively approach you for those things. So you will have to be prepared for things like that. Sometimes you can kind of walk away and sometimes you kind of can't walk away. But what I've learned as, being an American, don't talk so much. Shh, be quiet. Because I think once someone recognizes your voice, it's like, aha, I know you're different. So you have to kind of prepare yourself. You have to pay close attention to your surroundings. And you need to make sure you keep your money in your front pocket, your cell phone in your front pocket. Those are things that you need to be mindful of as well. Another con I would say is that I never felt comfortable enough to walk around alone, right? I never felt very at ease to walk around alone. So I always walked around, the area with someone. I just didn't go out by myself to do that. So that I would say, if you definitely come to Nigeria, you definitely want to go with someone out and about. But don't go alone. Just don't do that. That's a no-no. Also, you need to make sure you carry a lot of cash. Because a lot of our debit cards and credit cards, a lot of places just don't have a POS system. They just don't. So you need to make sure you carry cash on you at all times. And the last con I would say is that, and this is kind of my fault, and I had a moment the other day, but I'll admit that I should go back and apologize to those lovely people. But I had a moment where they didn't have change. And I got really upset very quickly because I was slightly forced to go purchase something else. And I was kind of like, well, if I have to go purchase something else because if you don't have change, you should kind of give me what I want. I'm not asking for much, but you should kind of give me what I want. But I kind of had a moment of impatience where I kind of got a little upset. And I was like, well, why is this my problem that you all don't have change? And as I saw, it kind of made them a little bit nervous. And after I thought about it, after I kind of cooled off, I was like, you know what? It wasn't that big of a deal. It was only 10 naira. Why did I kind of get out of tiff with it, and I shouldn't have done that. So if you're watching this video, to those two lovely people, I really do apologize for my behavior on yesterday. I could have handled the situation better and I didn't do that. But I will say that you have to prepare for some time. A lot of the stores and restaurants don't have change. So you kind of just have to either just suck it up or have the change. So you want to make sure that you have every nomination of naira so that if you need to be able to give them the correct amount, you're able to do so as well. All right. So I will say those are my cons, right? So to my pros are the people are beautiful. Okay. Everyone knows I am into chocolate, caramel, delight. And when I tell you these people are beautiful, beautiful. Number one. So, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all looking for y'all like an African, Nigeria is the place to be. Okay? That's the first thing. Number two, I would say that the food is amazing. I can't eat much of the spicy foods like that, but the spicy foods that I did have, they were great. But if your stomach can manage it, the food is amazing. So I had suya, a goosey soup, I had puff puffs, I had okra soup, I had catfish soup. You definitely have to try the food. The food is absolutely amazing, 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 amazing. Third thing, there are a lot of really cute tourist spots to go. I know people well, why would I go to Nigeria for vacation? There are some really, really great spots. There's Taco Beach, and you'll see a video of that later on. I'm going to post a little snippet up here. Post the thumbnail up here. There's Lagos Beach, which you'll see in another video. There's the Nike Center, where all the artwork is. There's Leaky Market, where you can go buy really cute items. There's also called Freedom Park, where you can learn about the history of Nigeria. So there's some really great places for you guys to go to and visit here in Lagos, Nigeria. There's a party scene too. I haven't done that yet, but I've heard that Cubana is a really nice club to go to. And then a lot of the beaches have like their own local clubs too. So I will definitely say like you would definitely have to check out those two. Third thing, the people are really nice. The people are really sweet. Like in every place, in every country, you have your good and your bad. But overall, the people are really sweet and very kind and very helpful. Very, very helpful. I will also say that a lot of the Airbnbs that I've kind of observed are really nice Airbnbs. Like the quality is there, like the living is there, you know, like the accommodation is very well thought out, and very artistic. And you'll see one of my Airbnbs where I show you like a full tour of the Airbnb so you can kind of see it. Also, too, the best hotel I have ever been to in my entire existence of traveling, and I'm gonna give it to them. It's called the Curio Legend Hilton Hotel in Lagos, Nigeria. It is something about that shower. Y'all, that shower just hits every point in my body. It's, oh my God, that shower. So I'm telling you, if you ever come in Hilton, I want a sponsorship. Y'all better give me a beep, 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 beep sponsorship, because I want one. Because every time I come to Nigeria, I have to stay at this hotel. It's called the Curio Hilton Legend Hotel. It is right by the airport. And when I tell y'all that shower, my God, that shower is the best shower head I've had in my entire existence of living. Like, I don't even think about the room. I mean, the bed is comfortable, but that shower head, my God, y'all, I can't explain how that shower, you can put the water on the pressure of what you want, and then you can just, oh, it just hit every part of my body, I'm telling you. So, just to wrap it up, you know, these are my pros, these are my cons. Again, thank you guys for watching. And also too, anyone who's been to Nigeria, share with me your pros and your cons. Give me your observations and maybe we can talk about it or elaborate it more in the comments. And even if you don't like my pros and my cons, tell me so we can talk about it too. So, this is just a couple of pros and the cons of my trip here to Nigeria, and I came to Lagos. So again, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe, click the bell, and I will see you guys later. Peace.